What's up, guys? I'm here today with some pretty important news. I started working with a new company that I really stand by, and I've been testing out the product for well over a month now. It's something you're gonna wanna know about, able to access it through your laptop or your computer and your cell phone. So that's pretty cool. So handheld, on the go, or at your office, wherever you have your laptop. Let me get to it. Okay, and it is called Scout to Hunt. I'm gonna go to login because I'm already a member. This is the coolest hunting feature for any Western hunter. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I only hunt back east. Well, right now it has access to Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado. They have the goal of growing. I've talked to them about Idaho. They say Idaho is definitely on the list. They wanna be all of the Western states really, and not focusing on the Eastern states because this is really powerful for public land. This is dedicated to the public land do-it-yourself hunter. And it has so many cool features that I can't help but feel are like super revolutionary for the hunting industry. But let me basically tell you what it is. It's an all-inclusive interactive app for hunting the West. And these are some of the things it includes. When you first pull it up, once again, I'm going to show you all this, but when you first pull it up, it has a map. And you can zoom in, zoom out, and click on different sectors, and you can put on different layers for the map. Let's talk about some of its features. Tells you, I'm also looking at the filters, so I tell you all of them correctly. So land use areas. You can separate it by hunting units. It tells you the name of the hunting units. And what's new is it gives you hunting information for the units, which I'll get into later. Private land, tribal land, roadless areas, wilderness areas, fire perimeters where the springs are, so water, trailheads, and that's just the beginning. There's actually new filters as of today. Active fires, you'll be able to turn on something for your map that shows you where the active fires are. Cell phone coverage, this is really cool. I don't think anyone else has thought of this yet. Scout to Hunt is definitely the first. You can put on a filter for your map to see if where you're going or where you're thinking of going, you'll have cell phone coverage based on what plan you have. Another new feature as of literally today is enhanced trails and roads. Another one is GPS markers. So like I said, 4 of those updates literally just happened today. They did other updates like 2 weeks ago. They're constantly working. They have a team of people who literally just care about making the best everything you need to know hunting app, website, map that there is. Okay, so here's it with the Verizon coverage. Active fires. That's really cool. As a public land hunter, I find this way too fun. For example, I can spend hours on this thing, that's not exaggerating. And let me show you why, because what I didn't tell you yet is about their trail cam features. So let's explore it a little bit. Okay, so welcome to Scout to Hunt on my laptop. So you can see here, I'm zoomed in on the western part of the United States. Here are the features I was telling you about that you can turn on and off. And we're gonna go ahead and zoom in. Let's pick a random spot in Utah, shall we? Let's pick somewhere up here by the Wasatch. So you're gonna pick on one of these little sectors. Okay, so I clicked on that sector and here is what came up. So, trail cam pictures. And look at this, look how accurate they are as far as how recent they've been checked. July 16th, 2018. So these are all recent, pretty much within a month, trail cam pictures. And when you click on a sector, what it does is it separates them by species as well. So you can see these here are all mule deer. And you can go back in time quite a bit too, which is pretty fun. Ooh, look at that elk. Pretty cool. That's an any bull unit right here, so it's always fun seeing some elk in the velvet. Moose, wow, that's cool. So the trail camera pictures are just endless, and that was just one little sector. Let's click on another one. Let's do this one. I don't think I've ever clicked on that one before. Okay, so you got a spike. That's cool, you could shoot a spike in that unit. A bunch of elk. August 2nd, 2018, super recent moose, deer, some nice little bucks. So cool. Huh, close-ups. So basically when you click on these different sectors, they give you a 10 by 10 area of where that trail camera is located. They don't give you a specific area. Oh, there's just a bear, I think, on that last one. But also look at these filters right over here that you can turn on and off. So I'm going to do private land. You can see it's changing. Let's do springs. Wait till you see how this changed. See all the blue that just popped up? Let's zoom in. So cool. That is so valuable for a hunter, especially on a year like this when we're in a serious drought. Look at all those springs. So now private land and springs are on as far as filters. Let's do hunting units. Can you see that? Oh yeah, it's up at the top. There you go. Hunting units. We're going to turn that on. And what are we looking for? We are looking for elk. But look at all this: Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, all this info. It's incredible. It gives you the name, the number, everything you need to know, whether it's controlled. So cool. So let's click on the Ponsagon and look at all this info it gives you. Quick look. Hunter success rates have been trending up in the last few years. Any bull bigger than 320 inches would be a top end bull for this unit. Not real high elk numbers on the unit compared to other limited entry units in Utah. Hard hunt to find a mature elk. Monthly updates kind of tells you what's going on exactly now. They have experts all over the West checking conditions, checking trail cameras, so that's pretty darn cool. Percentage of public land, this is really valuable information, 86% public land. Summer range area around Tropic Reservoir will hold most of the elk during the summer months. It goes into migration period, winter range area, terrain type, and just saying real quick, guess what I'm interested in, because you guys might know from some of my other videos I really like shed hunting. I am very interested in winter range areas because that's where the bulls and the deer will be shedding. So I'm really excited this year to use Scout to Hunt as my main tool for shed hunting, and there's going to be some cool videos about that, trust me. But let's get back to it. Okay. Unit rating, nearby towns, gas and grocery. That is so cool. Outdoor stores, tells you where and their name. Hunt, it gives you the actual dates as of this year, and those are always updated for every different type of hunt. That is so cool. Points taken by draw. Archery, 87.5% drew with 4 points. Wow, that's not a lot. Early weapon, 100% drew with 10 points. Muzzleloader, 5 points. Any weapon, drew with 8 points. Late, any weapon, 8 points. Points taken to draw non-resident. So that's cool. It gives you info if you're non-resident. And let's look at some trail cam pictures. So then it tells you all about it, and then it gives you some info. Pretty cool. They're on a watering hole there. Okay, so I'm going to skip through this because I went through everything that it had to deal with and just go to the trail cam pictures. That's a stud bull. Water hole. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So all these units have so much information, and you can read about them and then use the trail cam pictures to back it up, which is so cool. Ooh. Okay, let's switch real quick to mule deer. So yeah, I just changed it right there. Central Mountains unit, because I don't know anything about it. So once again, it gives you all the information. Insane. Ooh, he's pretty. He's a stud. He's really tall and has like a cool boxy frame. That's awesome. So that's Central Mountains Nebo unit. So as you guys can see, it really is such an interactive tool. I'm using it on my desktop, but it's also available on your phone. Let me show you what the app looks like. Okay, so let's see if I can get it to focus for you. There we go. So you can see I'm on the app. I can literally just do pretty much everything I was doing on the computer. on the app. In fact, I'm gonna click on a sector. Look at that, coyotes. That's pretty cool. You can literally use it for all forms of hunting. Coyotes, mountain lions, bears, elk, deer, antlerless, antlered, doesn't matter. All the information is there. It's so valuable because especially someone like me who I'm curious in hunting out of state more, now I can go click on sector datas of other states and see where the water is, how many points it takes to draw, how much public land there is, if I'll have cell phone service, if there's a gas station nearby, all these things, if there's a place to put my trailer, all the roads, everything. I can mark where my trail cameras are. Like, it's so cool. I'm so excited to be using it. The biggest thing that Scout to Hunt wants to stress is that they're user oriented, meaning if you're doing this and something's bothering you while you're using it, you want to see something new, you have an idea, you tell them and they will 100% listen and do their best to make it happen. Seriously, like, I'm not just saying that as like, oh yeah, it'll take emailing 15 people and 3 months. I'm serious. Like, last week I was like, hey, can we do GPS markers? And today they're like, we just did the GPS markers. So they really care, they really want to hear what you want. If there's something weird you've always wanted out of a hunting app or hunting map, you tell them and they will provide, they will get their team together and do their very best to make it happen. So that's really, really special. It is a yearly membership. It's super affordable. I have a discount code. You really can't beat it. Like I said, the states that they're working on right now are Utah, Nevada, Colorado, Wyoming, New Mexico, Arizona, and Idaho. That's where they have all the different hunt units. The trail camera pictures, most of them are in Utah. There's a bunch in Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado. They're looking to spread those as well. What's so cool about that is, like, I can click on a Colorado sector and be like, oh, I can buy an over-the-counter tag there. I've always wondered what the numbers are like, how much public land is. I can click on it and I can learn, and that's so valuable because I don't know about you guys, but I moved here from New Jersey. I don't have friends in every hunting unit of every state. And even if I did, that would take so much time to be like, yo, Bob, what's unit 46 like? You got any big elk over there? How much will I have cell phone service? Is there a place to park my trailer? Is there a place to get gas? How much private land is there? You know, we're just not gonna do that. So that is pretty dang cool that you can literally you can be by yourself, hanging out with your computer and hanging out with your Scout to Hunt and learning all these cool things about different hunting units that you could have the opportunity to hunt. Even if it's not over the counter, if it's a place you've wanted to put in for, you can start putting in and use this as a research tool. But besides that, I'm so excited for this shed hunting season. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on these sectors, say, hey, that's a nice bull. He was there a week ago. I'm gonna go see if I can find his sheds. Or, hey, that's a nice bull that was there last winter. I'm gonna go set a trail camera, see if I can find his sheds, and also see if I can get him on my trail camera. Kind of a really fun scavenger hunt too, if you can do that and then go put your own trail camera out. Just basically use this as a tool. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about the fact that you can see trail cam pictures in all these different sectors in so many different states? Like, isn't that valuable, you know? I'm happy that I now have access to this because I'm gonna have a lot of fun using it. I definitely recommend it. I've been searching for a good hunting app, hunting map for a really long time. I've pretty much used all the different kinds in the past and been really, really disappointed. So it's a really nice change to use something new and be proud of it, want to tell you guys about it, and look forward to continuing using it. Like I said, I have a discount code. I'll put it right in the top of the description box, but with a discount code and the link if you want to sign up, and it's good for an entire year. So you're gonna want to do it, trust me. Give it a try, just so you have access to this and so you can play around with it. It's so dang fun, trust me.